Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, but hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Sean Manaea.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back.
Sean Manaea makes his first postseason start. And it's in a must-win Game 4 of this 2026 NLCS. Bo Bichette leads off. Takes a sweeping curveball. First pitch of the game, well inside. Sinker, circle change, slider, and that sweeping curve for Manaea.
Here comes a pitch.
Hammered. That is Austin Riley at third base. Quick out here in the first inning for Manaea. Starting lineup, Bichette grounded out, so it's Rogers and Jimenez here in the first inning. Guerrero, if anything happens, followed by Soto, Ohtani, Contreras, Vierling, and Cabrera. Brendan Rodgers crushes left-handed pitching. Let's see if he can get off to a hot start here in Game 4. Curveball in the dirt.
Brendan Rodgers.
BID, ball in dirt. Okay. That is the cheesiest thing I've ever heard. What the hell?
One down, base is empty.
And jammed us a little bit. We were late on a changeup. Flags aren't doing much. I have no idea why that ball went so far, but two quick outs here for Manaea. Here's Eloy. Just sub 300 in this postseason, the season he made the All-Star game, like so many of these Rockies did. Right back up the middle, but they had Albies shifted, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 hitting. I thought that was a base hit. Rockies go down quickly. Let's see what Casey Mize can do. I didn't even see Albies. Didn't even know he was there. I nearly took Manaea's head off. In the season simulation, he was 14-13 with a 5 ERA, but we have not used Casey Mize. Here in this postseason, he gets his first postseason start. Michael Harris Jr. has not had a good series whatsoever. Splitter fouled away. Good snag by the ball boy. 0-2, the sinker. Missed its spot. 1-2. Curveball. Mize has a good one. Fouled away.
Not bad at all for your first big league start.
Maybe slider down and in, see if we can't get a swing and miss. Or a blast, but it's right to Jose Cabrera. Hard contact for Harris. It might be the first ball he's hit decently in this series as the Braves lineup on your screen.
first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate
Benintendi and Acuna
and everything else, it's
here in the first inning.
very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit
125 average for Andrew Benintendi.
opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Mize first pitch
Andrew
misses.
Benintendi, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's a
Splitter.
strike.
Left that up a little bit more than we'd like, but does find the zone. 1-1.
Tapped at the
Splitter
plate,
out
but
in
it's a
front.
foul ball.
Don't know how you're that early on a 96-mile-per-hour sinker. Curveball got him.
In the dirt.
In the dirt. Good block by Contreras. Throw down to first, and there's 2 outs. First strikeout of Game 4 goes to Casey Mize.
It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have
Here
to
is Acuna.
sit back and watch what it's gonna do before you
Fastball,
have to
check
commit.
swing. I don't know
First
why.
strikeout.
It feels like all series we've been getting those kinds of swings out of Atlanta. I just don't know what they're doing, as Acuna is going to get a hit off of that. That's just going to stop in foul territory. Jimenez had a long way to run.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated.
We took a bad angle to that because I thought it was just going to keep going, but
Tonight, and you're gonna have to
for
face
once,
him.
the friction of the grass actually works.
Hope that you can get the next guy out.
It just crawled to a stop down there. Ronald Acuna's special if he can get opposite field hits on a swing like that.
Here's Austin Riley.
That is that was a splitter inside off the plate. Austin Riley with 2 outs. Acuna stands on second with good speed. Got a foul on the splitter that time.
At second with 2 down. He's a good high school football.
Slider.
Got him looking.
I once again have just no clue what the Braves' plan at the plate is here in this one. This entire series, they've done that.
Back at Truist Park. Here's the veteran first baseman, Vladimir.
So, after the Rockies go 1-2-3, the Braves got a leadoff double. Or not a leadoff double, a 2-out double by Ronald Acuna Jr., but they couldn't score him. As Guerrero fouls away a sinker. Guerrero in his first year here with our Rockies.
The wind of the pitch.
Right back up the middle. No shift that time. It's a leadoff single for Vladdy. So what do we have now? Do we have Soto and Ohtani? Yes, we do. Soto the better hitter against lefties than Ohtani. I'm okay with him pitching me inside there. I thought I could make contact with that sinker. Just a little bit low and inside. Oh. Okay.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing.
Lefty is my kryptonite.
Especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Yeah.
And now 1 away.
Soto strikes out. We'll see what Ohtani can do.
Simple in terms of putting them away at the plate.
A lot more lefties in this lineup than I would usually like. But we just we got such good players that you'll take that downgrade for me mentally on the lefty, but when these guys face righties, it's usually a field day. 0-2 on Shohei. Good sinker out of Manaya. William Contreras stands in, the better hitting catcher against lefties that we have. I'd like to keep Joey Bart in the game, but not this time, as Contreras fouls away a sinker. Good swing on it, just didn't barrel it up. Inside, ball 1.
Ball 1. Second inning here, no score.
Just need him to hang something. Contreras does have the power to drive something out, but not that time. Jammed us on a sinker, and that will end the inning. The Rockies get their first hit of Game 4. Leadoff single by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Head to the bottom of the second. No score.
We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom was one of the Braves' better hitters in Game 3, but that's not saying a lot. You could get one hit on this Braves team in this series and be probably the best hitter of the game. Sinker, or splitter rather. We'll find the inside part of the plate. Try and stay inside here to Grissom, and that fouled off of William Contreras. Appears to be okay. 2 strikes. Slider. Bad location, but Grissom is not going to make us pay. Eloy Jimenez there to make the play.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Braves.
One away for Jesus Sanchez. Homered in Game 1 and hasn't done a damn thing since.
Finds the corner. Strike 1.
0 for 3 with a strikeout in his last game. Game 3. Splitter is fouled away. See if we can get a good curveball here out of Mize. Nope. Good curveball, good waist pitch. But couldn't get him swinging. That ball is absolutely hammered. Matt Vierling's speed may not be enough, and it's a home run to dead center to put the Braves up 1-0. All right, I totally forgot that the Game 1 stupidity happened, and that home run technically didn't happen. But in canon, second home run of the series for Jesus Sanchez. 416-foot bomb into, I think that's the Colorado bullpen. A high fastball. And he crushed it. But we go back to the fastball there. Strike 1 on Olsen.
Went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was
Splitter fouled away.
Teachers in grade school.
Throw a hard curveball here.
Gets a piece
fouled away.
And stays alive.
Slider down and in. Or hang it. But Jose Cabrera
throws to first.
There for out number 2.
Is set down.
It's a good recovery though after giving up the home run.
Some hard contact early off of Mize here. I mean, this was basically an experimental start. We wanted to see if we liked Mize just a little bit more than Freddy Peralta. Early on, I'd have to say the edge goes to Peralta. There's a lot of hard contact here off of Mize that we're not accustomed to. Murphy grounds out, but Jesus Sanchez with a deep ball has the Braves up 1-0. See if the Rockies offense can't tie this game up quickly.
Top half of the third inning.
8-9-1 for Colorado here. Matt Vierling in the lineup, facing a lefty as he always is. Well out in front of a curveball, 77.
Success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Okay, my discipline is ass so far today. 0-2 on Vierling. Take that for ball 1. Hunker down here and
maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
See if we can't get this offense on track. Chop foul. That was a good pitch there out of Monaya. Sweeping curve down and in. Perfect location. Sinker away. Good change of the location there. Third strikeout for Monaya. And now we got a lefty, Jose Cabrera.
have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make
Try and be smart.
Outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more
it's so slow. I'm ready to just pounce on it. Yeah. We do have some bad holes, I'm sure. Chop foul. Even the pitches that we have a chance to hit today, we're just not on them here early. A bit too far out in front to do any damage with them. How the hell did that get by us? How far out in front were we on that? Fourth strikeout for Manaea. What the hell?
In that location that everyone says lefties love.
Up to the dish.
Good timing, but it looked like we were just over the top of it. If anything, that would have gone off the handle.
And he swings and misses.
That location on that sweeping curve has been something special for Sean Manaea in this game. My goodness, he's done that about 5 times.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch.
Manaea on one early.
He's not ready to pull the trigger. He's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the ground. Vaughn Grissom's throw in time. Rockies down 1-2-3 for the second time in this game. Mize will face 9-1-2. Albies, Harris, and Benintendi. Well, to bunt for a home run, I think you need the cheat codes like we used to have back in MVP baseball 04, 05. I remember there was a cheat where you could bunt for home runs. Or maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Jimenez is going to have to get on his horse. He's not going to get that. Jimenez with a good play on the backhand to make sure that doesn't get to the wall. Ozzie Albies with a rare offensive showing here. Takes that pitch away and pulls it. Didn't get a lot on it. Ball seems to be carrying quite well today. Hard splitter. Didn't get on his horse. He stepped on his donkey. Accurate. Good news is Harris hasn't done anything offensively this entire series. Oh! Oh, you want that. That was a good curveball from Mize. Makeup call. Harris strikes out for the billionth time here in this NLCS. Takes it looking. He doesn't like the call, but he got a gift on the last one. So Benintendi. Fastball in for strike 1. Gonna try and stay away here from Benintendi. Well, didn't entirely work. Guerrero will step on the bag. Albies advances. Here's Acuna, not the guy you want to face, with a runner on third. Already trailing way out in front. Oh, my. On the ground, Cabrera deep in the hole. Quick throw ends the threat. Good job out of Mize to limit the damage. Wasn't really any damage. So here's Rogers. Want to get back in this game. Rogers is a good place to start. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Go figure, I take the one sweeping curve that we probably could have done something with the first time he really left one in the zone. And foul. Slider. 0-2 on Rogers. Yeah, I shouldn't say we're out of this game. It is 1-0, but this is rare territory for us here in this series. Was that a sinker? What the hell was that?
Murphy throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Change up.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Is that what happens when I'm down in a game? Just get farted on? Damn. Inside. He's throwing strikes, and a lot of them in pretty good locations. Down and in on Eloy, not where we want that. Down low. Wouldn't chase it. 1-1 on Eloy. If we could at least get him to 40 pitches by the end of this inning, we'd feel a little better.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good location again on the sinker. Ooh. We're lucky that didn't sweep like the rest of his pitches have. I missed that timing a little bit early on the release. Hammered.
And a base hit into right center field.
Base hit. A slipping curve, that's accurate. A hit, our second of the game. So now the guy who got the first one, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in.
Man at first with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Want to do something with Vladdy because we got Soto coming up. Oh! We are definitely not stealing. Eloy has 45 speed and 1 steal, as Guerrero foul-tipped that into the glove. Mania just not making huge mistakes right now.
And here it comes. Gonna count 1-2.
That was a tough pitch to take. Never know what that sweeping curve's gonna do. But a good take, 1-2. And a little nubber. Maybe 2? No, they go to first. The pitcher, Sean Manaea, with a sliding play.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. If you don't get ahead in the count.
Soto only batting 200 on the postseason. Had a couple rough games. It's really driven down the average. And Jesus. He chopped that 6 inches, and that might be generous.
That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th.
Well, you know, we timed it well.
And the Rockies, nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Son Casey Mize back out there. Not really sure who we would go to. If we do have to pull Mize a little bit earlier than we would have wanted.
We're one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching.
A sinker up top. This is probably not a good idea. Foul it away. 1-2. Good slider out of Mize. Gets Riley out in front. Strikeout number 4. Vaughn Grissom flew out in the second, batting .217 in the postseason. Fastball in for strike 1. Command on the sinker just so much better down low as Cabrera. Gonna have to go over there and get that one. Good throw, 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to
yeah.
He's already homered in this one.
The ace Casey Mize, who's the 5th man in our rotation.
In there for strike 1.
Maybe the team's just pissed that he was asking for more money on that. This is going to be a tough play. We're going to have to flip. No, we're not going to have to flip this onto the pitcher. No speed coming out of the box. And Guerrero beats him to the bag. So a 1-2-3 inning. Can the Rockies offense wake up? Got Contreras and Veerling, who are going to be good chances at hits here. Ohtani definitely struggles against lefties.
Back to work.
And a ground ball. Albies deep in the hole. The throw is in time.
And they get Ohtani for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Good swing. A little bit too far away from us, and we pulled that ball. In the air. Right center field. William Contreras has hit it over the head of Ronald Acuna. Contreras has to get on his horse. And he's in there. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was getting caught.
Home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Still manages to get a double out of that. If we kept running the whole way, we might have 3, even with the not great speed from William Contreras. Well, a runner in scoring position with Matt Vierling up at the plate. Oh, for fuck's sake. This might actually turn out okay. Nope. What advances the runner. I really thought Vierling would have a better chance of beating that one out on a little nubber down the third baseline, but a good throw by Austin Riley. And this is not who we want in this spot. Jose Cabrera, a lefty. He struck out his first time up. Be patient. Wait for a pitch we can do something with. His attributes are okay. Actually, I don't even know what his contact is against lefties because his clutch rating is showing up right now. And a ground ball. 97 speed ain't going to be enough to beat that out. Strand a runner on third.
It's the Braves 1 and the Rockies nothing.
Well, we equal them in hits. Gotta do something. Here is Matt Olson. Mize has a good game going. But so far, not enough. Swing and a miss on the splitter.
The count is 0-2. Right-hander kick steals.
Good curveball, but Olson able to make contact. Woo! Dusted him. 95 on the high fastball. 5th strikeout for Mize.
So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Fastball in for strike 1.
That's strike 1.
No, especially when the Rockies offense has had gems dealt to them all series long, and they've had the run support to back them up, but at this point, not really. Bo Bichette. Good throw onto first, 2 away. They are not eating into Mize's pitch count much at all. Ozzie Albies with a double here. 1 for 1. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Fastball will miss for Mize.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's
I don't know if anybody on this staff can throw a complete game.
And that one hammered. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there.
All right.
No doubt about it.
Ozzie Albies is having a game. 2 for 2 with a double and a bomb.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the lineup flipped.
That was exactly where I wanted that pitch, too. We didn't miss our spot. It's just a good swing by Albies. That fastball was up and in. Sinker finds his zone. 2 home runs off of Casey Mize here today. And that is the Braves offense.
And that one fouled off.
Michael Harris, the top of the Braves order.
2 down, nobody on.
And Mize bounces back with a strikeout. Ozzie Albies, the player of Game 4 thus far.
It's now a 2-0 ball game.
He just turned on that sucker.
Championship Series on the show.
Well, he's got an open stance to start out anyway, so... And he doesn't stand close to the plate, so really... That might have almost acted as a fastball up high, but pretty much right down the middle.
Manaea back to work.
Bo Bichette, ground ball. Manaea is generating a lot of ground balls against us.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Yeah. He started blasting all right. Brendan Rodgers unusually quiet against a lefty. But we just haven't been able to time him up all that well. That's a really good slider. Holy shit.
As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you.
We just haven't backed away from our strategy all series long, which is pretty swing happy. Hammered in the air by Brendan Rodgers. Center field, but it doesn't have the juice.
And there's 2 down.
Deep fly out for Brendan Rodgers. And now Manaea will face Eloy Jimenez. Goodness gracious. Good swing on the first real bad sweeping curve out of the hand of Sean Manaea. That was up and middle.
Jimenez,
inside.
In his 9th season, 29 years old.
No. No, and no wind, really. The flags are silent out there in right center.
And now the lefty off the mark there. And
almost got us to bite. 1-1 on Eloy Jimenez.
Good eye right there.
Low with the sinker, a rare count that we are ahead in. 6th inning of this game already. Hammered, caught on a line by Austin Riley. He's done it all series. Played perfectly.
It's the Braves 2 and the Rockies nothing.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
I know, he was looking like Marc-Andre Fleury for the Minnesota Wild just a short hour and a half ago. And we are going to at least get some action going in the bullpen. Joe Rock is surprisingly available today after he went 3 innings and got a save in Game 3. I think we go with Montero. We've warmed him up a bunch in this series, but he has not seen any action, I don't think, all playoffs. But maybe today is the day. Mize's pitch count is in good shape.
And that's downstairs and outside.
But just a contingency plan if this inning goes awry. Fastball fouled away off the end of the bat. 2-3-4 for the Braves here. Chase to splitter. See if we can't change the eyes of Benintendi. We just hung that. Lucky he didn't do anything with that. It was well laid on it.
And the right-hander deals.
Now we'll truly change the eye level. Little blooper. Matt Vierling has to get on his horse. Thankfully. Thankfully, he had a fast horse. The horse wasn't on him that time like it was with Eloy earlier. Ronald Acuna, 1 for 2 with that bizarre double in the first inning.
Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron,
fastball in for strike 2.
And his grandfather, Romo,
65 pitches for Mize. He could definitely pitch another inning if he needed to. However, the break is starting to go away. Miserable pitch. I just didn't time that up very well.
That lineage, I mean, for him coming from Venezuela, you gotta imagine
sinker strikes out Acuna.
type of training and coaching that you've had at home.
7th strikeout for Casey Mize, man. He's pitched a good game.
Today, economical with the pitch count.
2 solo shots. The only damage off of Casey Mize is a fastball will miss high. Not sure what good the September Player of the Month does you here in mid-October. Sinker, hammered, Jimenez, ranging back to end the 6th. Rockies offense has to wake up, but we got a couple good hitters to try and do that. Guerrero, Soto, and Ohtani. We got 3 good hitters, just not the greatest situation against a lefty.
Top of inning number 7. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport.
Guerrero 1 for 2.
Just look at the back of my
As one of our 3 hits here in this game.
These guys are great, man.
Fouled away. I tried to wait back on it and waited too long. Just a little bit behind that. Yeah. Good 1 for 6. Rough game offensively for us. Hammered by Vladdy. That's in the gap. That'll be extra bases to lead off the 7th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I believe, with a stand-up double. Oh, yeah. Hammered that. We're not really getting the ball in the air a whole lot here today. Soto with an opportunity. That energy is low on Manaea. You wonder if his break is probably starting to go as well. Fouled away. Man, barrel these up.
Runner at second,
just a tad early on it. Trying to pull it. We can't. Same pitch. Fouled away. Pretty much the same timing on it. Soto can't put a barrel on it. At least the middle of the barrel. Hammered by Soto, but right at Ronald Acuna Jr., and what a missile in there from Acuna. That throw in from right field may have been faster than the pitch. What a absolute dart. Shohei is 0 for 2.
And he swings and misses.
Swings through a slider. You see the splits there, 182 against lefties.
Strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Sinker will miss. Manaea's pitch count still in phenomenal shape. We have not done much. On the ground, it's going to get Vladdy over to third. Ohtani is out.
And they get Ohtani for the out.
I'm sorry, what? Is this women's basketball? It is. Number 1 South Carolina won a game against Mississippi Valley State, 101-19. Manaea still in here to face William Contreras. Hammered but foul. Oh. A beautiful sound off the bat that was, but we were out in front. That ball, if he just needs to make a mistake on the outside part of the plate, and then we're golden. And a chopper. I don't think Contreras is going to be able to beat it out, and he cannot. Ozzie Albies doing it all. Leadoff double by Guerrero. He makes it over to third, but we strand our second runner on third base. And now, the contingency bullpen guys still up. If Mize, Grissom down the left field line, but hooking foul. We are starting to run out of innings indeed.
0-1 down.
Splitter in there. That's a good one. Don't have a lot of break left. Good curveball. Swung on and missed by Grissom. The 8th strikeout for Mize. Jesus Sanchez. We're going to flash it back to the second inning.
He throws it hard and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He launched the solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these
the current game-winning run.
Definitely helped him get off onto the right foot.
Sinker will miss from Mize. I don't often do this, but how about a fastball down? We just don't want home runs to happen.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Left-hand batter waits.
Let's keep this ball down. Well,
Line drive, base hit.
I think we hung that a little bit. It's a hit for Sanchez, his second of the day. And his second hit on the day, over 100 exit velo.
Up to the plate.
Bottom of the zone, but caught too much of the plate. It was middle low.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Olsen 2 for 12 in this series, 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a ground out. We're looking for the ground out here. Tried to throw the sinker. It's 0-2. Curveball got him. We got the call on that one. Second time Olsen strikes out, the 9th of the day for Mize. And now 2 away.
And that's in there for strike 1.
9 Ks, and he's in line for the loss, as he is officially getting tired. Ooh. Hung that one. Rogers can't get it. It'll wind up just being a single.
Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ozzie Albies up to the
Another
plate.
pitch in not bad location that's low and inside. This is Albies. We really probably should not pitch to him with Mize, but... Ooh, he went around. And no appeal. Early on it. I haven't done this all game. Slider away. On the ground. Still made contact with it, but Cabrera on to first. Ends the 7th. We get Albies. Good job by Mize. That'll do it for him today. Now we got to think about who we want to pitch for us in the bottom of the 8th. We just want to keep this score, the Atlanta score, where it is. So I'm thinking Clay Holmes. No, we're going to let Joe Rock rest today. He had a really good outing for us in Game 3. I want to get him back to full stamina. 8-9-1. Due up for Colorado. I don't know if we have anybody that can sub in for Cabrera, but we'll certainly try. And Vierling fouls one away. That slider came in hard. Only 65 pitches for Manaea, so I am worried he may go the distance on us. Took that one. Good job on the check swing. On the ground, base hit. Lead-off single, Matt Vierling. But we've been in this spot before. We are going to toy around with a substitution on Cabrera. Do we have anybody that can play short? No, but Nolan Jones can play third. So what we can do is put Rogers at second. Sub in... man. Joey Bart is the only right-hander we got, and he's not very good against lefties. Cabrera's actually better, but in my own head, we're going to go with Bart here because it's righty-lefty here. So, Joey Bart is going to pinch hit. And then we'll sub Nolan Jones into the game and make him play third. But we got a leadoff runner here. Bold move, indeed, but we might need a bold move if we're going to try and come back and sweep the Braves here. outside to Joey Bart. Bo Bichette on deck, followed by Brendan Rodgers, who gave one a ride his last time up. Hammered by Bart, and it's in the gap! Good play by Harrison center to cut that ball off, but 2 on and nobody out, and now I think we have 4 straight righties at the top of the order. Is that going to be the end for Sean Manaea?
But he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change.
They're going to make a move. Let's see who pitches.
As he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Probably one of their late inning arms. I'm not sure if we've seen any of them. Dylan Tate. This is his first postseason start, or first postseason appearance. It's giving us his regular season stats: 39 games, 29 holds. Their setup man. This is not a bad thing for the Rockies because most of our righties are better against righties than they are against lefties. Slider will miss to Bo Bichette. And that's what I mean right there. He's 200 against lefties, 333 against righties this postseason for Bo Bichette. Sinker, 92 to 96. Sliders, 78 to 83. And a changeup, 82 to 86 for Dylan Tate. Up the middle. Diving stop. I think everyone's going to be safe. Bases are loaded for Brendan Rodgers. And that is a base hit. No error on the play. And now here is Rodgers. Rodgers is actually the only one who does struggle against righties. So the move actually... Oh, no, we can't. We can't take Rodgers out because Jones, I think, is the only one. Let's think about this. Because Nolan Jones may be a good call. McCarthy's only an outfielder. But Matt Vierling does play first, second, and third. So we could still put Nolan Jones in the game, but we're going to have to keep Vierling in regardless of the situation. But this is just too big an opportunity to pass up. Rodgers, 66 contact, 62 power against righties. Jones, 75-62. So we're going to put Nolan Jones in here. Or in theory, we could put McCarthy in and then put Jones in later. Right? In theory.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies.
Jake McCarthy.
Comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
267 on the postseason. And that's a little blooper. Does not get down. We can't tag up. I hesitated. I hesitated. That could be a huge, huge mistake. 91 speed, but I didn't want to chance it. Because the worst thing we could have done is run into a run there. We still got good hitters here. Out in front.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Oh,
two pretty nasty slides.
I waited on that too. But that was a better slider. 0-2 on Jimenez. Fouled away. We stay alive. 3 straight sliders.
So the tying run at second.
And he hit him! Eloy Jimenez hit with the 0-2.
They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't
Oh, no. That is how the Rockies score their first run of the game, and now it's Vladdy. Ball one. Well, what you can't have here, if you're Atlanta, is Vladdy getting a hit, and then you have to face Soto, because this could turn into a lead here very quickly. Good pitch, but called a ball. 2-0 on Guerrero, who hits righties outstandingly well. Outside 3-0. Are they going to basically intentionally walk the game-tying run with Juan Soto on deck? Oh my goodness, they did. A bases-loaded walk out of Dylan Tate, and the Rockies have tied the game. Still only one out, and now the lefty Soto. We got Clay Holmes in the bullpen. I think we may want to think about getting... I know his stats are shit, but I'd rather pitch with Crochet. One of our two setup guys. Here is Soto, 0 for 3. Pulled the string on it. We were just early. Fouled away. And that one is going to get down! The Rockies are going to take the lead! 3-2, make it 4-2! Juan Soto!
Well, there you go, the RBI machine.
The Colorado Rockies have trailed all game long. Dylan Tate had a miserable outing, and now it is Tyler Kinley. And he faces Shohei Ohtani. Keep it moving.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, at least he got one out. He doesn't get the infinite ERA.
Righty to the plate.
Hammered but foul.
Foul to the right.
109 exit Philo on that foul ball. Oh, Ohtani smoked it. 0-2.
0-2 now.
In the dirt, but a good block.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent
We got
job
back.
Keeping it right there. Guerrero, the runner at third. Soto.
Sean Manaea's great start wasted. Oh, jeez. That was a gift of a pitch, and I was not ready for it. However, his slider is 90 miles an hour. Ooh, good one. 2 away in the 8th.
It's so difficult as a hitter to get on playing with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
William Contreras now at the plate.
Well, William Contreras has to hit here. We already put Bart in the game. And a little nubber. Tough play, maybe? No. Forced out at second, but the Rockies score 4. We are just 6 outs away from the World Series. That was an intense inning. Now we have to figure this out. Joey Bart is playing second. So we will put Veerling at second. What? Veerling at second base. I don't know. He's got a good arm. We might want him at third. And then McCarthy. Well, Nolan Jones has an even better arm. So we'll put Nolan Jones at third. So I think we're all set now. Keep Joey Bart at second. I mean, in theory, he would be okay, but the out-of-position penalty is just way too much. So we've got Harris, Benintendi, and Acuna. So the call is going to be for Garrett Crochet.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Garrett Crochet.
5 games, 1 loss, 3 1/3 innings. He's actually been hammered quite hard against lefties. But Michael Harris has struggled all series. Fastball fouled away.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners and
change up in for strike 2. That is not a pitch you can take when Crochet's got a slider like he does. Fouled away. Very late on that. Hammered. Bo Bichette on the line drive.
Sometimes it gives and sometimes
Woo.
it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Bo freaking Bichette. 0 for 3 is Benintendi.
And you got to give some credit to the other side.
Fouled away a 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
Frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Crochet gets another foul ball. See if we can't get a strikeout on the slider this time. We do! What a perfect slider out of the left hand of Garrett Crochet. 2 out. The only unfortunate bit is that I don't think we can't put Clay Holmes in the game here. So Crochet does have to face Acuna. It's the risk we take, but he's gotten 2 outs pretty easily. A good outing thus far from Crochet. Missed its spot. Missed it out of the zone, though. If you're going to miss, that's the place to do it.
They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fouled away. He was behind.
Little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get
Try this slider.
Get that front foot down.
Oh, that missed its spot. Looked like he was... Oh, it says he was early on it. Maybe a waste pitch here. Oh, jeez. That went through the netting. I wish I had a exit velo tracker on that one. Chop foul. Acuna battling. Elevated fastball out of the zone. Ball 1.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss. Crochet got him. The Rockies are going to take a lead to the 9th in Game 4. It's the exact opposite of the Phillies series from 2025.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jason Adam.
Pretty tight game, so
Jason Adam will be tasked with keeping this deficit where it is. In the bullpen, we will sit down the righty Clay Holmes and get up the lefty, our closer, Josh Hader. And what we'll do while we're here, there's no way we're not going to put him in the game. Spot in the World Series on the line. We will schedule him to pitch. What a weird windup there from Adam. The changeup in the dirt at 88. Slider 79 to 84. Circle change 86 to 90. And a 4-seam fastball at 93 to 97.
And that's a strike.
Vierling, not in a great spot here. Where do we have Vierling? We have him at 3rd, right? So we can't do anything. I was thinking of maybe putting in Riley Green, but that is not something we can do. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Right there, it just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Down low. They're not coming after Veerling like I would have expected. He is just not a great hitter against right-handed pitching.
Right-handed reliever.
Swing and a miss. Really good slider.
For the second time today. This is Joey Bart.
Here is Bart, however, who has been good against righties. Good slider.
That's strike one.
Up and in on Bart.
Some activity. Jonathan Loizaga.
Not one we want to go after. Loizaga warming up for what I think would be his 4th straight game in this NLCS.
Here comes a pitch.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss.
Didn't expect the fastball there. I think that was the first time we've seen it. Ball 1.
Now 1-2.
Crowd quiets down.
Got it by him for the K.
Hanging slider, but Bart was out in front. 2 away for Bo Bichette. We actually timed that up good. Didn't get a barrel on it. And Bichette hammers one right center. And Bo Bichette has hit one out.
A solo shot.
Wow.
To the lead, it's 5-2.
That ball just kept going. It is 5-2 Rockies after the solo shot for Bo Bichette. We had the long ball working all series long. That's our first home run today. A little bit more of a buffer.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
Nolan Jones. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, I know. The ball has... It's been inconsistent all day. It seems like it either doesn't carry at all and just gets hit, like knocked down by a wind that isn't there, or it's got a mystery wind that pushes it out somewhere. 1-1 on Nolan Jones. We don't need any more runs, but any we can get would be nice. On the ground, Nolan Jones, sliding play, Austin Riley. He does it again. But Bo Bichette sends the ball deep. And it's one of the best closers in the game, Josh Hader, to try and close this one out. The last thing the Braves want to see, 3 saves and 3 opportunities for Josh Hader in this postseason run. 4, 5, 6 due up for Atlanta.
And here it comes.
Fastball missed its spot, but it's in for strike 1. Change up, chop foul. Working a bit fast.
The 0-2.
Slider fouled away.
And a foul ball,
Riley stays alive. Change up will miss. Maybe try and jam him. Or he doesn't swing at all. Austin Riley 0 for 4 in the 4 spot. Austin Riley hasn't hurt us at the plate at all. He's only hurt us in the field. Riley strikes out. Now Vaughn Grissom. Fastball in for strike 1. Change up. That'll miss. Fastball, Oh, why is Joey Bart in center field? Oh, no.
And it's caught for the out.
Oh, no. It worked out. Why is Joey Bart in center?
The next to hit.
Okay, we are not going to fuck around with that. That's an oversight.
Now into the ball game on defense.
Oops.
He'll be patrolling center field.
Back to the business at hand. 2 outs. Rockies made it to the NLCS in 2025, only to get swept by the Phillies. And out away from a sweep of our own.
First offering misses
As the fastball misses. Rockies trailed to the 8th inning, a 4-run 8th inning. Changeup is low, 2-0.
2-0.
Fastball swung on and missed. Sanchez behind it. On the ground. On the ground. In the dirt. Not in the dirt. I don't know what I'm saying. 3-1. 2-out walk. Not the worst thing in the world. Sanchez, the one that's hurt us with 2 bombs in this series. Fastball is in there. Matt Olson, 0 for 3 today. I think he's 2 for 13 in the series. Swing and miss on the changeup. Hader sets and deals. Slider misses. Changeup fouled away. Olson stays alive.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
Hader gets him swinging. And the Colorado Rockies have swept the Atlanta Braves and will play in the World Series. The Rockies win the National League pennant. Oh. Yeah, never doubted, despite the fact that we were shut out for 8 innings. Well, 7. Oh, boy. A 4-run 8th inning. See them stats? No, because that would take my entire soul.